Oh, that's better. Hello. Just doing a bit of a walk and a bit of a ramble chat. Sorry if I'm not looking straight at you, but I don't know where to look on this. Stare ahead, stare at the camera that way. It looks like I'm looking off screen. It's very strange. Anyway, I've just done quite a long old walk from Ainsford up the hills, and it's been snowing, been great. It's wet. My nose is running. My moustache probably looks horrendous, but other than that, I really enjoyed myself. It's quite nice. I'm trying to get back home early enough so I can spend the rest of the day with the wife and daughter. So I'm going to try and do some more of these chats in the future. Some sort of, to quote Adam Buxton, some ramble chats really. I'm just going to talk waffle. I don't know how you guys are dealing with the second phase of the pandemic, the never-ending bored old COVID. We aren't dealing very well with it at all. Our daughter's angry and grumpy and miserable and fed up, and that translates to us, and we're all grumpy and shouty and miserable, and it's been pretty pants. Mentally, it's a stress. Trying to do work, trying to have a family, cooped up in a flat doesn't help. But things are looking a bit better. We're getting our heads around it again. And I'm out for a walk, which is something I've not been doing a lot of. And for me, I need to do walking. I need, for my own mental health, to get out in the wilderness and away from everyone really. But yeah, other than that, it's not been too bad. I've still got a job, got a roof over my head, still got food in my fridge. I've got a lovely wife and a lovely daughter, so can't complain, although I will probably quite a lot, because that's what I like to do. So, right, where am I? Oh, this is a hill and a half. Chose the wrong time to start filming. Anyway, right. Oh bugger, where am I? Right. I'm just going to pause for a minute and work out where the fucking hell I am. Hello, back again. Right, up this woody area, which is up the top of the hill. Let's see if I can pan around and see what you can see. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at this. Whoa. These are a looker. Try and stick my teeth in. Anywho, how do you deal in a pandemic, being a parent, with homeschooling? The topic of the day, especially when your child has literally had a gutful and you're at work 50 hours a week and your poor wife, who's dyslexic, has to try and deal with it, and there's tantrums and screaming, and it's very, very stressful, and you think, can we just dump the homeschooling a bit? I'm sure if we do enough home stuff like reading and a bit of writing, you know, she'll live. But trying to learn whilst being stressed and angry isn't really working. Not for Lyra, for Christ. She is proper struggling. I know she's not the only one. From what I can gather, a lot of the kids in her school are having the same problem. And I just think that she's in a house, a flat, which is effectively a prison because you can't see any friends, you know, no family really. You know, it's for a 7-year-old child, it ain't laugh, it's horrible. And I think maybe just jack the homeschooling, do a bit of maths every day, a bit of writing and reading, but really have a loving, caring environment must outweigh the education, which we can catch up with later. I know the government would like to say, you know, all you got to do is got to do that, but to be honest with you, bollocks to the government, because I think lately they've just been a bunch of fucking twats. You know, more interested in money, more interested in the vote but don't seem to be interested in the struggles that people are dealing with. You know, you got the nurses and the hospitals under strain, and yet for God knows how many years they've secretly been stealth privatising the NHS, because they've always wanted to do it, because they're wankers. But God, it's snowing. God, look, it's bloody snowing. Fucking hell. Quite high up here. It's quite nice, it's a good walk. I'll put a link to the walk below if I can work out how to do it, because this is a bit new to me, doing the videos. But I must say, I'm going to try and do more. Maybe a topic. Suggest a topic you want me to talk bollocks about, and I'll try and do that for you. Oh fuck, do I need to be left or right? Do I need to be left or right? That's the topic of the day. Let's work this one out. I think I need to be right, but I'll probably be wrong. Hang on, let's look at the map, people. Oh shit, where is the map? Oh no. At the bottom of the Rich Wooden Gate. Shortly after head to the wooden, you'll see a bench on your right. Wooden area. Ooh. Oh, just scared a little birdie. It's lovely in here, isn't it? It's a great walk. Just a shame you can't go to a lovely pub with an open fire and a nice glass of something. That would be epic. But as it is, we can't. So, cool. Ooh, it is wet and cold. Oh, it's wooden area now, look. Ooh. Let's hope there's no serial killers and more murderers in here. Scary woods. Anywho, yeah, so yeah, the mental health side of it for children, it's quite monumental. It must have a detrimental effect to their lives, and I'm really aware of that, because since my daughter was born, we've gone through some serious trauma. I've had my mum pass away. I also had her before that to deal with alcoholism, which was something that had crept up on her. And to look at her, you wouldn't have thought she was going to be an alcoholic, but something happened, and lo and behold, many years of it. And it was a very stressful time, and then she was rushed into hospital, and I had to rush down to the Isle of Wight and stand there with my dad, say goodbye, and agree to turn off a life support machine. So for me, quite stressful. For my family, stressful, because I struggled to cope, was angry, moody, and all that was dumped on my little, at the time, 4-year-old daughter, who, to be honest, was a bit of a legend and looked after her dad quite a lot and was very grown up about it. But I had to deal with dad's mood swings, you know, bipolar almost, and then the pandemic kicking in, just getting back on your feet, and then this bollocks happened, and she's struggling, I'm struggling, my wife's struggling. And I think it's going to teach you something, is that mental health is fragile and you need to take care of it, and if you don't, things can go drastically wrong, and I can see how it happens to people, and it can happen quick. Very suddenly it can take over, and before you know it, the wheels have completely fallen off and you're trying to put them back on whilst juggling life, work and all that. So I'd say to anybody, if you're feeling low or shitty, get out into this wilderness, because it's amazing, whether it's snowing, raining, sunny, who gives a fuck, it's great. And also talk to people, maybe not your family, you don't have to, if you've got friends and family, that's great, but to be honest with you, you know, there's plenty of charities out there. Mind is a good one, I've used them, fantastic. If you're in the electrical industry, the electrical industry's charity can always help. Young Minds for children, there's loads out there, and it's worth doing, without a doubt. Definitely worth doing. So What did I do with my remote control? Oh no, have I lost it? Oh no, there it is. And yeah, look after yourselves is all I can say. Stay safe, wear a mask, don't be a dickhead and sort of go waffling on about, you know, you don't believe in all that, it's just a fad, or it's just, you're talking out your arse, mate. Whatever you're saying, talking out your arse. You know, this is not a nice time to be living, but if you are alive, thank your lucky stars and get outside. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna have something to eat, something to drink. Sort my moustache out. Look at that. Oh. Hey, it's a good moustache, isn't it? I know. Anywho, oh, well, this is a bit treacherous. Yeah. What was I? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was going to pause for a bit, wasn't I? And talk to you a bit later, because it's a bit muddy. Look, wasn't expecting this. Oh my god, it's terrible. Spooky wood though, look at that. Ooh. Keep my ears open for wolves and bears and murmurs. Ooh. See ya, bye bye. Ah, hello, back again. That was a little bit muddy, so I had to turn it off. There's lovely wood, but full of bridle paths, and it was just tons and tons of mud. But still, good fun though. And look, still snowing. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I know people are probably struggling a bit with their mental health, possibly lost somebody, loved ones. I know a few people who have, and I've been there, so but I cannot recommend highly enough going out for exercise or walks. Honestly, it just does wonders for you. You might think that's just utter nonsense, but it's not. I'm telling you. Especially when I get to a point and I come out and walks on my own like this, and there's a point, no matter how much effort you're putting into the walk, going up hills and that, there's a point where your heart rate just drops and you become very calm and very you feel just level. Great, you know. I can't recommend it enough. My dad's always walked a lot and I enjoy it. I wish I could walk more. In fact, to be honest, I wish I had a different job where I had more hours in the day to do stuff I wanted to do and to do stuff with my family. I kind of feel I've come to a point in my life where my work has too much of me and my family has too little, and that's why there's grumpy daddy and grumpy husband too many times. And I think it's the same for my wife. I think she would like to do something different, and you know, maybe I'll write a book or build some invention that, you know, affords me a bit of money to go and buy a lovely house. Don't know why I did that accent, don't know what accent that was, but there we go. Anyway, yeah, definitely get out and about, sort your mental health out, makes you feel better. Go and get some counselling if you're really struggling. I did, best thing ever. Just be prepared to cry a lot and to sort of pour it all out, but you'll find you have all the answers, just the person you're talking to helps you put them in the right filing cabinet, and you'll literally feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. It won't fix everything, but my god, it will change everything for the better. Honestly, it won't bring someone back if you've lost somebody, but it'll help you cope with it, and yeah, just help you sort it all out. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Bye bye. Oh, look at this. Hey, look at that. Lovely old country lane. Just keep my eyes open for cars, speeding horses, people on penny farthings maybe, I don't know. I feel like I've gone back in time up here. How's a moustache, alright? If you're wondering, Captain Fawcett's moustache wax, any brand, There's quite a few out there. There's an expedition strength one. It takes a lot of warming up, but it'll hold that moustache in Arctic conditions. Currently I'm using, I think it's called Nebula. It smells nice though. But yeah, I've had this for quite some time actually. When my daughter was born, I had a bit of a beard and not much hair on top, as you've probably seen already. And I just looked a bit scary to her, I think. She didn't like beards. So I shaved the beard off and thought, I'm going to keep a moustache. Start growing one. And it takes a lot of effort at first, but when you get in the swing of it, it's alright. Oh, car coming, shit. I'm going to get run over. Anyway. So, yeah. So the car pass. Probably thought maybe I'm some roving reporter from the BBC, or just some twat with a camera and a stupid moustache, but you know, hey ho. And yeah, so I've had this since she was here. So I mean, she's what, 7 now? It's nearly 7 years. Nearly 7 years I've had the moustache. I can't really see myself without one. I saw a picture of my dad, he had long hair, and I forgot he had a moustache. And I remember when he came home and he shaved off the moustache and his hair. Oh shit, there's another car. Fucking hell, I'm trying not to get run over. This is a busy lane, isn't it? It's only a tiny lane. It's busy. I've got to be a bit careful, it's a bit icy. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, my dad. Right, check this out. He had long hair and a moustache, and I remember him coming home and he'd cut his hair short and shaved his moustache off, and I did not want to talk to him. I ran out in the garden and I wouldn't come and see him. I was so upset because it just freaked me out, because he did not look like my dad, and I got a funny feeling I need to go over there. So let's check. Alright, so too long on shoot. At that point where the road turns to the right, you'll see a gate to a footpath straight in front of you. Hang on a minute. On shoot for a minute. At the point where the road turns to the right, you'll see a gate to a footpath straight in front of you. Straight in front of you. Well, that ain't the one. Keep going up here, I think. I hope. Fuck me. If it's not, I'm fucked. I do keep swearing, don't I? I need to stop swearing. I'll try and curb me swearing. I'll bleep it out if I can. I'll work that out. Maybe put the old little train horn or little duck quack in there. Something like that anyway. Yeah, so I know I was about 7 and I was like, bloody hell, what you done, Dad? And I went out into the garden and I wouldn't come back out into the house for ages. I think it's because when we used to have play fights, I used to be able to grab his hair and stuff like that. And so, you know, kind of in theory, I'd win. But yeah, my ho. Now he hasn't got much hair at all. He's got more than me though. He's got a little, same bald patch, but his hair seems to grow better on his head. Mine, virtually non-existent. I like shaving it off. The wife does not like me shaving it off. And neither does the daughter, but I do. Because it's just so much easier. And all I've got to do is a moustache, which literally you think, oh, how do you get the moustache ready, Tobe? Does it take hours? No, it don't. It literally takes me all of about 30 seconds. That's how quick it is. Once you get into the routine of it and you get it growing right, bosh, it's done. So, anywho. Oh, God, what's that in my arm? My muscles are hurting in my hand. Oh, I get up to a bit of a hill now. Now I've got to work things out. So it's a great walk, this, I must admit. I'll have to Darren Valley Walks, it's I got this from. The lady who set this up, what a legend. It's really good. I'm well impressed. This is the first one I've done, because some of them I've already done just off my own back anyway, but this one I think I might. Do I have to go up there? Oh, it's the milk. Oh, the milk. Anyway, another car coming.